이때까지 악보 이런 건 잘 모르겠어.
Look troubled, Cassandra.
His bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Cassandra, but I do know
악보
that
보는
when
건
the
없는
time
것
is
같은데.
right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Ready the oars!
바르나바스 고향을 안 말해주네.
Ready for docking!
지금 선원들이 다 여자기 때문에 갑자기 누워 자는 거야? 빠져가지고 다 누워 자네? 아 밤이어서 그런가? 잘 들었습니다. 마미.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me a lot of things. Icarus was once his, the doors to Atlantis need to be sealed, and something about mind-controlling artifacts. I think I left with more questions than answers.
Yes. He tends to have that effect on people.
아니 피타고라스는 어떻게 만났대 엄마는?
Well, did you know he was over 100 years old?
He looked young for his age. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
또 새가 빠지게 뛰어가네 또. 여긴가요? 여기 오려고 이렇게 뛰어온 거야?
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
아 그렇네. 저 밑에서.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I can't stand
말이
here
됩니까?
doing nothing. I'm going to help them.
가자.
Help! I can't feel my legs!
가자. 아 사람 공격 못하네. 까비.
Mater?
그래 여기 있다. 난 너 엄마다.
I'm here.
I'm so cold.
The sea that will carry you is very warm.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I was angry. It wasn't your fault.
아 싸워서 나왔구나.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
죽었어.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
I was passing by when the wolves attacked these boys. But they're Spartans in training, so I let them handle things on their own.
She lies. She fought the wolves, clearly wanting glory for herself.
You've interfered with Spartan law, and lied about it. There's more honor in that dead boy's heart. You should return to where you came from.
얘도 죽여야 되겠다.
What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta. And breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
명예가 뭐가
Believe
중요합니까,
me,
그쵸?
Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come. Let's go home.
여기가 우리 집. 아, 맞네. 그 스토리 애니메이션에서 봤었던 그 장면 그대로네. 아, 시오빠는 너무 힘들다. 좋은 무기인데? 누구 살고 있네?
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
동생을 처음으로 안았던 날이요? 뭔 소리예요? 그런 아이도 있었어요? 기억 안 난다는 게 없네?
I've tried to block out what happened here.
You were so scared of breaking him. You ran around the house, gathering every pillow and blanket. You piled them all around you, and only then did you feel safe to hold him.
He was so small.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out
니콜라우스
stronger than we thought.
아니네.
The gods must be playing tricks
깜짝이야.
on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
구해드린 이유래.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true.
얘 겁나 잘 싸웁니다.
Many
Oh.
we thought to be dead are
졸라 잘
still
싸워요.
breathing.
미쳤어요.
When I heard the two of you came home,
거의
We're in
견자단이에요,
Sparta,
견자단.
but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach.
스텐토르? 스텐토르가 누구지? 생긴 건 또 레오니다스인데요.
Sparta can't just take our home.
They can. They did. And if you want it back, you'll have to convince the kings, which won't be easy.
왕을
not?
설득해야 된다고?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad. I broke
아,
his
얘가
nose.
양아들이에요? 왕의?
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real
스텐토르.
threat to
아,
Sparta.
But you
아
said it was
기억난다, 기억난다.
Spartans who were arming them.
스텐토르.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why
양아들
the Ilotes
죽였어요?
are being armed,
저
and
늑대는
you'll
안
have the
죽였는데.
king's attention.
양아들 그때 내가 뭐 해코지 했었나? 나는 그냥 풀어줬던 걸로 기억하는데.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander.
아 그래요?
Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And
개쩔시네.
the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
저는 늑대 살리니까 뭐 양아들 오지도 않던데요. 그때 그냥 혼자 갔어요.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne
시체를
room
절벽에
when it's done.
떨궜어요. 절벽이
And
좀
where will you be?
This is
먹긴
where I
했지.
raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
뭐 하자고? 나 못 봤어.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
터널 주국은 아시죠? 와, 그거 걸리면 진짜 힘들다던데.
So, our blood is the blood of
아,
kings.
이거 하지 말
You
걸.
are so
내가
much
별로
more than a mercenary.
마음에 안 드는 대답을
You
하네.
carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
그게 뭐 손목을 많이 쓰면은 그 손목의 핏줄이 좁아진대요. 그래가지고 막 아프대요. 피 공급이 제대로 안 돼가지고인가? 뭐 어쨌든 뭐 때문에
All of
아프대요.
this talk of the Pythia. The Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue.
뭐야?
Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. He'll have to go through me.
야, 이런 식으로 역사를 이렇게 만들어냈네 게임에서.
Incredible. Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your
저 사람
father.
왕이야?
Yes. Our fathers would have
제가
been
죽여야 될
proud to see us
상대군요.
here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent
별로 안
child put to
늙었다?
death because of an ancient
20년
merciless law.
20년은 지났을 텐데 별로 안 늙었네.
Two innocent children were put to their deaths that day.
Cassandra, enough. Apologies, my king. She's been away from Sparta for a long time.
You both have. This one has fire like her mother. In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
그 법이 누군지 모르. 그 사람이 어떤 제도를 내세운지 난 모르겠어. 그 법 때문에 우리 가족이 뿔뿔이 흩어졌습니다. 평화가 오길 바랄 뿐입니다.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
호사건이
What can
뭐야?
we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
좀
The
들었던 거랑
Cryptia
다른 거
represents
같은데?
Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kreptia have become corrupt and
연애요?
bloodthirsty.
연애합니다.
And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not?
근데 연애 갑자기 왜
Good.
연애 얘기가
So
나와요?
the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
다프네라고 어떤 여자분 있어요. 그분이랑 사귀입니다. 제가 그분이랑 엮어줬어요.
And where would I start looking for these cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarax Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
아 진짜요? 뭐야? 아 근데 이게 나는 아직 끝까지 못 봤어요. 다프네랑 사귀려면은 그 전설의 동물 가죽을 줘야 돼요. 그래야 다프네랑 좀 말을 할 수 있어요.
My mother spoke of these cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones.
근데 아시다시피
Handpicked at
전설의
an early
동물이
age,
졸라 셉니다.
starved and trained in isolation.
진짜 더럽게
They
세요.
must steal
그
and
미노타우로스
kill to
같은 애들
survive.
있잖아요.
If they succeed at their training, they become the
일단
king's guard.
키스까지 성공했어요.
But why have me kill them?
뭐 결혼까지
For
될지는
years,
모르겠네요.
The Kreptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Kreptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Kreptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
세 번째 크립테이아 전사는 켈레아스 라코니아에 있습니다. 와 진짜 세다. 와 이 무기 진짜 세다. 어제 지원님께서 이 무기 세다고 했거든요. 진짜 세네요. 꺼져! 사방샷. 빠세!
There you are. I can take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
뭐야? 얘가 왕이 아니구나. 얘구나.
What do I need to know before I go in?
Ah, that's right. You've never had an audience with the two kings.
얘 눈
I've
완전
met
초롱초롱하다.
King Papsanias. Ah, really? Kings Papsanias and Archidamos share rulership. Impress them both, and your home will be returned to you.
I didn't expect this to be pleasant. What can you tell me about Pausanias?
He's young. Don't mistake his smile for kindness. As with all kings, those who cross him learn to regret it.
What should I know about Archidamos?
Archidamos is a traditionalist. Not one to back down from a fight. He's also got a temper. Try to stay on his good side.
겁나 똥꼬 빨아라 이거야.
Waiting won't make this easier.
Then let's go. Your mother's already inside.
옛날 시대에서도 이거 뭐 하는 건 똑같네요. 뭐 하는 거지?
Where are the kings?
There. What do you say now?
You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
Another 2 squadrons to Viatir, then. As I said.
Is that how they solve arguments?
Sometimes.
Archidamos' guard has improved. He should thank me.
Brasidas, you've come with news. Let's hear it. My kings, may I present Marini, descendant of Leonidas, and her daughter Cassandra.
How dare you show your face in Sparta?
Cassandra helped me secure Corinthia, my king. She helped with the Ilotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you to listen.
Let's hear what they have to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your daughter killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose she gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
Then blame me. I killed the Elder. I started all of this. So if you want someone to prove their loyalty, it should be me.
I'm not sure if I should congratulate you on your honesty, or punish you for the crime you've just confessed. Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
My intentions are to hunt down those who betrayed my family and Sparta, and kill them.
And who exactly do you think betrayed Sparta?
That's what I'm here to find out.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do, and it will be done.
The Spartan army fights the Athenians in Viotia. Join the commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You will find my commander out of Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
Heracles completed 12. 2 shouldn't be a problem.
First Spartan thing you've said all day.
The Olympics will be starting soon in Elise, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how she'll bring glory to Sparta? By winning an event in the Olympics?
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Perfect.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll get them done. And you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas, show them out. Next.
That went well.
Considering you still have your head on your shoulders, yes, I'd say it went very well.
The kings were generous to give us a second chance.
And all I have to do is win the Olympics.
And a war.
Is there anything you need to know before setting off?
What's going on in Viotia?
The Athenian army is pushing Sparta back bit by bit. Winning won't be easy.
If anyone can turn the tide there, it's you.
What do you know about this fighting champion I'm supposed to take to the Olympics?
The Pancratian fighter. His trainer will know where he is.
My thanks.
Things are not quite what they seem. But you must keep this champion safe at all costs to succeed.
I will.
아, 근데 올림픽 왠지 카산다라가 나을 것 같아요. 카산다라가 그 사람 이름으로 나을 것 같아. 그 사람이 왠지 막 나는 못한다 막 이렇게 나와가지고 결국에는 카산다라가 올림픽에 나가가지고 우승을 할 것 같은.
One of the kings is a cultist. So one of these tasks is surely a trap. But which one?
Brasidas?
Wouldn't say that within earshot of the palace. But I fought with both of them. I can't believe either is a traitor.
We need to find proof before we make any accusations. Keep your eyes open.
I think I'm ready. And you? What will you do while I'm gone?
I received a message just before we went in.
What kind of message?
A clue to the whereabouts of another cultist. I'm going to Arcadia.
Alone?
The fates are smiling on us. I was ordered there. We can travel together.
That would be helpful. My thanks.
I'll meet you both in Arcadia then. Safe journeys.